Hardy 1000 on the first call. Hardy 1000 on the second call. 10-5. At 10-5. At 10-5, round him up. NSS manual. VPSS, factory 5-speed, power pack. Get the electric windows, you don't have to wind them up.
It's got a little mild cam as well.
Ooh, tasty.
It comes with a battery for that price, yeah? I never drop it.
If you buy it, I'll give you the battery. What's your bidder number? I'll write it down now. Oh, no, I want the battery for this one. This one is probably one of the best running 5 litres here. Right? Really, like standard motor, but it runs really well. I drove here under its own steam.
Welcome back to Bad Q Garage. We're heading down to Boyup, Brook first thing in the morning to go and check out this auction that Commodore man has been promoting for the last 4 weeks or so now. Apparently it's a property down there that the owner's selling up all of his toys and whatnot. There's lots of VN, VR, VS, Commodores, HSV Club Sports. There's a VF. There's all sorts of different tractors and machinery and rims and tyres and all sorts of things, so it's been a little bit controversial. We're going down to check it all out, and we'll bring you the coverage so you can see it firsthand for yourself, because many of you from over east wasn't able to come over to check it out because you weren't too sure whether it was legit or not. People are asking left, right and centre, who's the auctioneer? Who's the auctioneer? And there's no response whatsoever. So we'll go check it out for ourselves, and we'll probably put a bid or two on things, and we'll see what it's all about, and we'll bring you guys first-hand information about how it all went down. As you can see, I've got a little nugget behind us, and it's a VN Calais. I actually wouldn't mind seeing what other VN Calais are down there. There's apparently quite a few rare manual VN Calais and VPs and so forth, so all manuals. So we'll check it all out. Hopefully we'll come back with a VNSS. We'll see, because I don't mind these early Commodores. Yeah, let's get into it. Cheers, guys. Bit of a big turnout here this morning. A lot of people up on the hill checking out bits and pieces. I see tour cubs down here already. Good to see. Seems like all of Perth is here at the moment.
Pretty much.
A few motorbikes and bits and pieces, jet skis. So yeah, we'll do a bit of a walk around and then hang in there, because I'll film some of the how much the cars are going for when the auction kicks off. GDS dash. You can get those fascias pretty cheap anyway, it's online. Cool. Few guards. A few Forbies. You don't need any more projects, do you, Jeff?
Not today.
Shout out to Talk Hub. Plenty of interesting ones here.
Yes, there is, and we're just saying it's. I was half expecting a lot of them to be in a lot worse condition, like mostly interior stuff. You'd think they'd be fairly rotten, but when you go through, they're actually not too bad a nick, which makes me think that some of these bargains probably won't be that cheap. I think people will certainly be putting their best foot forward on the bidding floor, but
probably minimum 8K for something like this, I'd guess.
Oh, I'd even think more. Being that this one is a genuine Calais.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that
and probably a manual as well, is it? No, auto.
No, that one's an auto.
So you might get 5 to 7K maybe. If they're lucky.
There are certainly a lot of 5-litre manual cars around though, which is good.
Yeah. No, there is, yeah.
See what's available, do as the filming away. That's where they're all saved,
There's not much wrong with it. 5-litre, 5-speed.
Tidy some of these, eh?
Got a couple of trolls over there.
Not so good.
Bit of a custom plenum on that. Custom plenum and a bigger aftermarket turbo.
Yeah.
Barra should go pretty good. XR6 ED EB by the looks. Good old trusty Tickford. Manual. Nice. 191,000 Ks. It's that VNSS. Apparently a factory manual. 374 on the clock. So it is a factory manual, M78. It's got. Be interested in one of these. I used to have one of these years ago. Same colour. Look back on my previous YouTube videos, you'll see me tearing up in it. Doesn't look too bad. VN Calais, 5 litre with a factory manual. Got the typical rust going on down here. But it's pretty tidy in here. Good interior. Interesting VPSS. Manual. 140 on the clock by the looks. 170. Manual. Good interior. Good paint on it. The M78 on the tag in there, which is good. A VT 5 litre SS. Shout out to Commodore man. How you going?
Very good, mate.
I'll put his link in the description below.
This is the car that we've got here is a 5 litre 91. It's an old police car.
Ex-police BT1. Nice.
Yep. This one runs on spray.
Really?
Yep,
Okay.
it does run, but it didn't turn over for
Okay.
15 years before yesterday.
Right. Okay.
We did get it running.
So I've got my eyes set on the VPSS and the VN Calais over there, and the VNSS. Both of those run all right, do they?
Absolutely. Yep,
Awesome. So I'll be
out of the ones here, you could probably drive those ones, but
back home.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. I'll come down with the trailer though.
yeah.
Awesome. Bit of feed for later.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, Gip, I'll speak to you later.
Couple of Polaris jet skis on a trailer. MSX 150, and not sure the size of this one. Interesting. Keen on this one. 420. Nice and stable in the water. Looks like a 4-stroke on the back. $50. Been a while since I've seen old ag bikes kicking around. Alright, so we come from over in that direction where all the Commodores are, across the paddock. And there's a lot of different cars, Commodores and you name it on this side. So we'll go for a walk over here and check it all out. Also, shout out to my mate Phil. He's come down from Perth with us.
There you go.
From Aussie Garage. So hit them up. YouTube channel below.
Yeah.
You know, you guys know that I do a lot with those guys. So
I'm just fucking full driving off-roading here.
yeah, it's a bit of a challenge for the paddock, eh?
Yeah, that's all right.
You get there.
Bit of exercise for the morning.
Just don't fall, eh?
No. I did that at someone else already.
I know. Oh, let's get further into it.
Yep.
So a lot of these cars through here are parts cars. Some with engines, some with gearboxes. Complete interiors that are supposed to be pretty good condition by the looks. So we'll run through some of these and we'll continue on. The auction should be starting shortly, so we'll hurry up here. Something like this would go for about $50. About $150 for this one. On Buick in that one. 5 litre. Seen better days by the looks. A few full drives. VN Calais. I want that grill. So pretty good interior in the Vacationer. No motor. The VL 3 litre. It's got some good interior in that by the looks. Another VL. $3 litre.
A roof, but no car. Well, here you are. Here's your option.
Yeah, custom VB. Ready to go. Get that registered pretty easy. A few Fords here. A few Fords on this side. Looks like there's a 253 VB, VC. Power steering. Not bad. Bit of rust. And sunroof as well. It's like a VH wagon. Good interior. It's a mint interior on these. The bodies are crap. Nice. These green Falcons come factory with these bloody bees. Speed car. Speedway car, yeah. Interesting. What have we got over here?
That one's not too bad. It's a VK. The body wise is from rust coming starting to poke through. But it's not bad as far as straight wise.
Pretty straight.
Definitely needs some work.
Looks alright.
VK.
Get your dad to buy that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Put a motor in it for dad so I can drive.
Tiny bit of rust back here, a few holes. And again, interior, not too bad. Little hole. Got a 202 black motor. Have never seen so many Commodores in one location in my life. Yeah, just a little. Looks like it might still run. Good old 3 litre, good old 202 with the injection on it, EFI, a VK. Oh, and H series. Seen better days. Comes with some factory patina. Old Datto. 200B. Nice. Old Honda or something.
One of the local and local things. So I caught it. Some old lady up there. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Yeah. The service and then. And then drop her off. The worst. Yeah.
And we're right down the end. Here's a Calais for you, Bizer. There's a little bit of a motor in there. V6. Buick. I know you're after a 5 litre. This one's not it. Not bad interior. Some good parts.
Yep. Yeah, they have put that engine down quite well. Bloody hell. Yeah. Oh, we're doing fit for that would be even worse, bloody.
Got a couple of caravans here. Probably good for demo derby. And we'll go down and check out the cars on the right hand side now. A few trailers.
Buy it for the charger.
On the different VTs.
This is Daddy's playground.
The wheel's not on the track, it's in a hub.
No engines in the SS's. Another Buick. Ecotech. Do not like these motors. Worst Holden engine ever. Stato. Any engine in that? Five litre. Interesting. Not bad interior. Different seat, passenger side.
Our diff's about fucking a foot in that way on this side, not on the other. It looks like it.
And that's the last. Look how many people are turning up now. It's like most of Perth down here. So many people with car trailers and trucks and yeah. Anyways, good turnout. Got old trucks, nice little garden art. Fancy seeing this guy here, one of my followers. How you going? How you going, man?
Dave, isn't it?
G'day, mate. How you going?
Good. I watch your channel a few times.
Cheers,
I
mate.
recognise by the shirt and I go, hey, hello, folks.
I thought I'd come up and do some coverage up here. So
Why not? Yeah.
yeah.
Good man. Not.
And the Fierce Clubby, automatic. 185 though. Looks alright. It's a bit of paint work there. To run into some followers on the YouTube channel. VRSS. Factory manual as well. M78. Executive. Heard that one's a BT1. The Hilux up for grabs by the looks. Bit of a paddock basher. Still trying to bring a heap of stuff out by the looks. The Hilux SR. It's a Patrol.
Yeah, but not that far gone.
Yeah, but I think you should upgrade to 75.
I think that's been done properly. So.
75. There's that 6x6 75 series. It's a running Brunswick diesel by the looks. Just a lazy axle. Cool is this? It's got the walk-through cab slide there, walk-through cab in it, so it's good. If that leaks, not a bad setup. Imagine turning that into a motorhome. Big killer. A lot of people here now. I believe they're going to start from down the other end where all the shit boxes are and work themselves through back to these cars here. So, I mean, some of the cars that were on the catalogue are not even here. I don't know where they are. They're probably in the shed, according to someone else. So, I don't know if they're going to come out. I'm interested in the VN Club Sport, but yeah, let's see what happens.
Me on the way. 120, 120 here, 120 with about 100 to go. 100 here, ladies and gentlemen, 180 and get me on the way. 80, 50 and go. $50 here, ladies and gents. 50, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, bid. That 5 took it here. $5. 5 here. 10. 15. 15 here. 20 bid. 5. 25. Not even a box of beer yet. 25, 30, 5,
Good rust cuts.
40, 40, hip 45, hip 45 and away for you. 45, round her up, 45, 50,
There's that brown one at the top.
5, 60, 5, that's 65, probably not 65. One bar bid's going to get into it, 42, 45, here, 45, 50, 5, 55 here, hip 55, 60, hop, and you've done it to 60, third bottom, mate. Stay away, up we go here, ladies and gents, Temple Frog Green, on him there, get him out of the way with that 2 grand, 2,000 here, 2,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, get me out of the way, bit of a 2 to go now, 2, 1800, 1800 here, ladies and gentlemen, get me out of the way, bit of a 18 to go, 18, 14 and go, 14 out of here, ladies and gentlemen, 14, 15 and start, 14, 12, 1,000, $1,000 here, ladies and gents, 800 to start me, bid, 800 here, one more bid's going to get into it, 800 out the back of this, 2 bear in mind, 800 with you, sir, oh, bidding done, 850, inside, 850 here, 850, no mistake, my left it is, 2 bear in mind, not you, sir, 850, 900, 950, 1,000 bid, at 1,000 now, at 1,000, I'll take your hundreds, 11, 12, 1,200 here, $1,200 here, ladies and gentlemen, no mistake, right into me, $1,200, I'll knock him. 13, you want to be 13? He's 13 here, you want to be 14? 15? 1,400's got a good ring. 1,400 here, hip 1,400, hip 14 now, hip 14 here, hip 14 here, ladies and gentlemen, no mistake, 1,400 front and centre, 15 back in, hip 15 now, hip 15 here, hip 15 here, my left it is 2, bear in mind, $1,500, I'll knock him 2. Oh, but he done it, 1,500, you get him, mate, ball number. Start at 3 and 2 end up. 3 grand. 3,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, bit of 3 to go. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2,700, 27, 27, put it 2.5 to go. 2, 5, 2,005, 2, 5, 2,200 to go here. 2,200, surely, 22, 2 straight. 2,000 here, ladies and gents. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. We'll end up there anyway. 2,000. 2,000, 1,800, 15 and go, 1,500, 1,500 here, surely, 12, 1,200, 1,200 here, ladies and gentlemen, around the ring we go, 1,200, 1,000 to go, 1,000, surely, 1,000 bid, at 1,000 now, up in the jump, one bob is going to get it 2, look out at 1,000, at 1,000 here, lock him over, at 1,000 now, oh, but he done it at 1,000, oh, they all rock up, yeah, now 11, 12, 14, 14 in front, that 14 here, that 14, I'll take you 200 here, ladies and gentlemen, 1,400, 1,400 with you, sir, that 14 now, that $1,400 here, ladies and gentlemen, knock him over at that 2, oh, but he done it, 14, 16, 16 here, that's 16 now, that's 1,600 here, ladies and gentlemen, knock him over at that 2, at 1,600 he goes, bidding, oh, done it, 1,600. 100 here, ladies and gentlemen, give me the way, bit of it, 100 go, 100, 100, 100, surely, 100, 100, 80 and go, 80, 80, 80, 80, 50 start me off, 50 to go here, ladies and gents, 50, 50, 50, 20 and go, 20, 20, if not 20, 20 bid, 20 took it here, that 20, 30 better, that 30, that 30, 40, that 40 now, on the way for you, that 40, 50, 60, 60 it is. Oh, but he done it 60. Go here, ladies and gentlemen, over here. Cross him away, you get him underway at about 200. 200 here, ladies and gentlemen, get me out of the way. 200, get me out of the way, surely. 2, 2, 2, 2, 180 and go. 180, 150, start me off. 150, bid. That's 150, that's 150. 60, 70, 80, 2, 2, 4, 6, 2, 6, 2, 8, 300 here, 320, 340, 340, 360, 380, 380, 500, 500, that's a big, 500 bucks. Here, 500, 500, 550, 600, 650, 650 here, that's 650, that's 650, 700 inside, that's 750 back in, that's 750 alright, that's 750 I'll wait for you, that's 750 I'll knock him over too, 750, 800 here, in front, 800, 800, 50, 850 here. 850, I'll wait for you, have a talk about it. 900. Same time, 900, 900. Oh, bidding done it, 900. Let me get him here early. 25, 10, $2 on the loose cut in. $2, $2, 400. 100 here, ladies and gentlemen, bit of a 4 to go. 4, friends start me off. 300, 250 to go here. 250, 200 to go. 200, 200, surely 200 bid. Hit 200 down, I'll take you 50. Hit 200 down, hit 200 here, ladies and gentlemen. One ball bid's going to get him 2, look out, I'll knock him over. 200, 250, 300, new blood. 300 here. 300 right. Oh, but he got it. 300, that's the use there, 300. 220 gets in. 220? Yeah. From mine. Look, we got in there, ladies and gentlemen. You get me away with it. 400. Oh, 100 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a 4 to go here. 400, 400, 400, 400, surely. 350, 350, 300 and go. $300 here, ladies and gents. Wave in the card, see it. 300 to go. 300, 250 and go. 250, 250, 200, 2 big. Hit 200 all right. Hit 200 here, ladies and gentlemen. One bump bid's going to get in. 2 look at it. $200 he is. Oh, bidding done it. 200. 250, 300, 350, 400, 450,
Wow.
450, 600, okay, 50, 50, 700, 700, all been done, 700, 20, 50. Yep, 100 here, ladies and gentlemen, get me away to a 4 to go, 4, 300 go, 300 bid, hit 300 knows the value, hit 300 now, hit 300, 350, 400, 450, way, 450, 500, I took it here, 550, 600, 600 inside, hit 600, 650, 700 here, 750, want to be 800, want to be 850, 850, 800 here, you want to be 850, 850 bid, 850 now, 9, hit 900, hit 950, here, took it, hit 1,000 now, I'll take it 200, 12, 14, 14, we can be 16. Here, took it here, 16 on. Hit 16 now. Hit 16, I'll take it 200, bear in mind. At $1,600, I'll knock him over, 16, 18. 2,000. 2 here. 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. 2,000, I'll knock him at that 2. 2,000. Oh, but he's done it. 2,000. 2 more number. 221. $300. Yeah. Yeah, $300 here, ladies and gentlemen, bit of a 3 to go. 300, 300, 300, 200, 150, 100 to go for the disco. 100 here, ladies and gentlemen, 100. What about 80 to go? $50. Who said it? Someone. 50 bid. Yep, 50 right. Yep, 50 now. One more bid's going to get into it. At 50 it is. Oh, but he done it. 50. 250 gets him. VP. Look, we go on the VP here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 litre at the front. BT1. Is it a BT1? BT1, bear in mind. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen, on the price it away. Carlo, that's going to be worth around that 2.5, I would have thought. 2.5, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. What about 2 straight, 2 straight, 2 straight. 1,600 to go. 1,500 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a 16 to go here. 16, 16, 15 and start me. $1,500. 15 now. 15. What about 12 to go? 1,200. 12, 12. 1,000 to go here. $1,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me an away. Bit of a 1,000 to go. 1,000, 1,000. One call 8. 800 here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me an away. Bit of an 8. 5 and kick me. 500. 500. What about 2 and go? 2, 2. 2, 2 bid. Hit 2. Hit 200 here. Hit 200 now. Hit 200. One ball bid's going to get him 2. 250. 300. 300 bid, hit 300 inside, hit 300 here, hit 350, 350 way, hit 350, 400, 450, 500, 500, 550 here, hit 550, 600, want to be 650 here, hit 650, hit 650, hit 650 here, ladies and gentlemen, no mistake, it's 650, my right it is too, bear in mind it's 650, oh, bidding done it, 650, oh ho ho, 700, 50, 750. I'm a good car salesman. 750. 750 here. Opening done at 750. That's the due. 161 gets you. Ladies and gentlemen, bit of to go. 88, what about 60 start me? 600, 600, 5 and go. 600, big, that's 600 over the bag, that's 600 here, 7 better, that's 7 out, that's 7, 8, 800 out the back, that's 9 here, 1,000 better, that's 1,000 now, that's 1,000, I'll take 100, that's 1,000 away for you, that's 1,000 now, have a conversation about a bit of 1,000 girls to go. 1,100. It's only 50. Yeah, we're apprentices, mate. 1150.
Go on, Ray. I know you won't take it.
1,050 here. 1,100? 1,100. Oh, we got it. 1,100. 200, 200, 150. 150.
Factory V8 VL, Calais, little clip on the front. No motor in this one. So this is where I had a bit of a walk around to do a final check over the cars, and the auction starts shortly for all these ones.
$5,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, bit of 5, 3 and go here. 3,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, wave your hands, you can't see it, the hands start me off. 3, 2.5, 2,000 bid, at 2,5, at 2,5, at 2,500 here, ladies and gentlemen, one bolt bid's going to get him 2, look at it, 2,500, I'll wait, at 2,500, at 2,500, 2,500. 2.5, at 2.5, take it 2.6 here, at 2.6, at 2.6, at 2,600 with you and the blue cap, that's right, at 2.6, at 2.6 here, at 2,600, and I'll wait for you, I'll give you the same amount of time at 2,600, at 2,600, I'll wait for you to be 6 now. You're at 2.6, right? 2,600 here, ladies and gentlemen, a bit of a 2.6 to start me off. About 2,600 here, ladies and gentlemen, no mistake, it's right hand to me at 2.6 it is. Probably a little bit more required in this car at this time, so we can just come and talk this up. So, you'll probably with you. Price me away, start me off. There's a bucks for, bear in mind. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen, you price it away. Got in there, you start us off about that 6 grand. 6,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, bit of a 6 to go. 6.6, 6.6, 6.6, what about 5 for a start? 5,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, get me out of the way. 5,000 now, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. What about 4.5 to go? 4,500, 4.5, 4.5. What about 4 straight? 4,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, get me out of the way. 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. No interest in 4,000. We'll leave you there, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. 4 grand. 4,200. That 4,200, that 4,200 here, that 4,200 I'll wait for you, 4,200 here to bear in mind, $4,200 is, that 4,200, that 4,400, that 4,400, that 4,400, that 4,400 I'll wait for you, sir, 4,400, 4,600, 4,600, 4,800, 5 grand. That 5,000, that 5,000, you come this far, that 5,000 now, that 5,000, that 5,000, 5,200. 5-4. Hep 5-4, hep 5,400, hep 5,400 here, hep 5,400. Appreciate the competition at 5,400 now. Hep 5,400, hep 5,400. It's on the market at that too, bear in mind here. Hep 5,400, I'll knock him over at that. First call, second call, 5,400. Verdict, well done at 5-4.
But not perfectly, you definitely want to give it a little bit of love. But he did drive here under its own power.
Up the go, ladies and gentlemen, on the Calais way. Up the go, ladies and gents, on the price away. Calais, that's going to be worth around that 5,000 and go. 5,000 for the Calais here. 5,000, ladies and gentlemen. Wave your hands if I can't see it. 5,000 start me off. 5-5, 5-5, 5-5. What about 4.5 to go? 4,500. 4,500 here, ladies and gentlemen. But about 4-5. 4-5, 4-5. What about 4 straight? 4,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wave your hands if I can't see it. 4 grand. 4,000 here. 4,000. 4,000. What about 3.5? 3-5. Get me on the way. That's 3-5. That's 3-5. That's 3,500 here, ladies and gentlemen. Get me on the way. 3,000 straight. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000 bid. That's 3 now. That's 3,000. That's 3,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. One bowl bid's going to get him 2. Look out at $3,000. That's 3,000. That's 3,000. Wave your hands if I can't see it. $3,000. There's a bit more money required, mate, for this, so just come see us after start. Start him away. Hopefully go here, ladies and gents. You price it away, get me underway. It's going to be worth around that 10 grand, 10 or 9 to start me away. 9, 9, 9, 8 to get me underway here, ladies and gents. 8,000, ladies and gentlemen, get me underway. 8, 8, 8. What about 7 for a start? 7,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wave your hands if I can't see it. 7 to go. 7, 7. One call 6. 6,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a 6 to go. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. I won't come below 6 grand, ladies and gents. 6, 6, 6, 6. If there's any interest there, 6,000, 6,000. Passing by, he'll probably with you. Are you serious? Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen, the VR BT1 factory 5-speed, have that in mind. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen, Carlo, that's going to be worth around that $6,000 and go. 6,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, wave your hands if I can't see it. 6 and go. 6,000, 6,000, 6,000. What about 5,500? 5,005, 5,005, 5,5, 5,5. One call 5 grand. 5,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, wave your hands if I can't see and I won't come below 5 grand. 5,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, 5, 5, 5. What about 4.5 for a start? Surely. 4, 5. 4,500, 4,500. If it's not 4-5, we'll leave him there, ladies and gents. 4,500. Passing by. Right to go, ladies and gentlemen. Off we go here. Start away. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen. Get him anyway on this here. Price it away. Get him started off at about that 9,000 and go. 9,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a 9, bit of a 9, bit of a 9, bit of a 9. Surely 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 9,000. What about 8 and start me off? 8,000, 8,000. Get me underway. 8, 8, 8, 8. All right, then get me underway at 5. 5,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a 5 to go here. 5,000, 5,000. Wave your hands if I can't see ya. Hep 5,000, hep 5,000. Hang on. 2. Bring a bit more. Hep 5,000, hep 5,000 here, hep 5,000, you'll take start at 5. Start at 5. Hep 5,000 now, hep 5,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, wave hands if I can't see it. 5,000, hep 5,5, hep 5,5, hep 5,500 here, hep 5,5. 6,000 with you. That's 6,000 here. That's 6,500. That's 6,500. That's 6,500. I'll wait for you. That's 6,500 now. That's 6,500. I appreciate the competition. 6,500. 7,000 out the back. That's 7,000 now. That's 7,500. That's 7,500. All right. That's 7,500 here. That's 7,500. My right it is too. Bear in mind it's 7,500 it is. No worries about that. I'll knock it too. That's 7,500. Oh, bidding done at 7,500. Thank you, sir. Buy number. Right. So, repairable write-off, ladies and gents. Bear in mind, this is a repairable write-off. So. Alrighty. Factory 5 litre, 5-speed, true one of them. Right, to go here, ladies and gentlemen, the VS away. Factory 5-speed it is. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to require a bit of money here, ladies and gents. Stop on them, get them on the way. That's 7,000 and go. 7, 7, 6 and start me away. 6,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Get me underway at 6 and start me off. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. What about 5, 5 and get me underway? 5,500 surely. 5,500 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wave hands if I can't see it. 500, 5,500 to go. 5, 5, 5, 5. What about 5 straight? 5,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Get me underway. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. All right, then 4.5. 4,500, 4,500. Might call 4 straight. 4,000, 4,000. If it's not 4, ladies and gents, we'll leave him there. Passing. Take it there. Right, you want to be 3-2? 3 grand here. That's 3,000 now. That's 3,000 here. That's 3,000 right. That's 3,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Round the ring we go. Wave your hands if I can't see you. 3, 3, 2. Here. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. That's 3, 4. 3, 5. 3, 6. That's 3, 6. That's 3,006. That's 3, 7, right. That's 3,007. That's 3,007. That's 3,007 here. That's 3,007. 3, 8. 4 grand. That's 4,000 right. That's 4,2. That's 4,002 with you. That's 4,2 right. That's 4,200. Appreciate the competition. Bit of a 4,200 right. That's 4,200. Wave your hands if I can't see it. 4,200. That's 4,200 here. That's 4,200. Oh, bidding done at 4,200. Is it?
Very good.
Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen. The SP Limited is canned. Good runner. Like, really good runner. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen. Get him underway. Up we go here, ladies and gents. Up we go here, ladies and gents. On in there, you price it away. Get me underway in about 9,000 to go. 9,000 here, ladies and gents. 9,000. At 9. At 9. You want to start at 7? 7,000, all right. That's 7 from the jump. That's 7. That's 7,500. That's 7,500. That's 7,500 the money. That's 7,500. That's 7,500. That's 7,500 would be 8. 8 bid. 8,000 now. 8,000 out the back. 8,000. 8,2 here. I took 8,2. 8,200. You want to be 8,4. 8,4. 8,400 bid. 8,400 now. 8,400. 8,4. 8,6. 8,6. 8,6 here. You want 9 grand. At 9, all right. At down. At 9,000, all right. At 9,2. 9,2 bid. At 9,2 with you. At 9,2 now. At 9,2 and I'll wait for you. At 9,200 bid. At 9,200 here, ladies. How much? 9,500. At 9,500. At 9,500 here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll wait for you. At 9,500 to give you the same amount of time. At 9,500. 10 grand. At 10, at 10, at 10, that's how you do it. At 10,000 now, at 10,000 I'll wait for you. At 10,000 I'll wait for you here now, but at $10,000 a bid. At $10,000 I'll knock him. Bidding. All done at 10,000. Ends up with it. Buy number.
This one is probably one of the best running 5 litres here. Really, like standard motor, but runs really well. I drove here under its own steam.
Yeah. Alrighty. Up we go here, ladies and gents. On the meter. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen. On him there, you price it away. Those there, you get him underway to be that task. 7,000 and go. 7,000, 7,000. Alright then, 6 and get me away. 6,000, 6,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a 6 to go now. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Put out 5 and start me off. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Alright then, 3 and go. 3,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a 3 to go here. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Bid. At 3 now. At 3,000 here. At 3,2. At 3,2. At 3,200 now to wait for you. At 3,200 now. At 3,2, 3,4. At 3,4 here. At 3,6. At 3,600. At 3,600 I'll wait for you, sir. Bit of a 3,600 now. At 3,600. At 3,8. At 3,8 with you. At 3,8 with the cooler. At 3,800 now. At 3,800. 4 grand. 4,2?
Yeah, 4,2.
4,2 bid. At 4,2, 4,6. Sorry, 4,4. 4,4 here. At 4,400. At 4,400 here. Bear in mind at 4,4 it is. At 4,400 I'll wait for you. 4,6. 4,8. Round him up. 5 grand. Come this far. 5,000. 5,2.
5,3.
Yeah, right. 5-3. I'll give you the same. 5-3-50. 5-3-50. 5,350 it is here. At 5,350, alright. At 5,350, alright. At 5-5. At 5-5. At 5-5. At 5,500 here with the cooler bear in mind. At 5-5 it is too. At 5,500 here, ladies and gentlemen. 5-6. 5-6 with the caller. At 5-6 here. At 5,600 now. At 5,600, we're going to knock him over too. Look out. Oh, bidding done at 5,600. Gets it. It's turbo. Couple go here, ladies and gents. Factory. What is it? 5-6 bit?
No, it's not. It's not factory. It's a PPR, but it's been swapped. It's converted.
Oh,
It's not factory.
converted manual. Bear in mind. XR6 turbo. Couple go here, ladies and gentlemen. On there, you price it away. Get me underway to about 8 grand. 8,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of about 8 to go. 8,000. 8,000. 7 to start me away. 7,000 here, ladies and gents. Get me underway. Bit of 7 to go. 7, 7, 6. 6,000 here. 6,000 now. 6,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wave your hands if I can't see it. 6,000 to go. 6, 6, 6, 6. One call 5. 5,000 here, ladies and gents. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Right then, 4 and go. 4,000. If it's not 4, we'll leave him there, ladies and gents. 4,000. 4,000. 4 bid. Yep. 4. 4, 2. 4-6, sorry, 4-4 here, 4-4 here, 4-4, 4,400 here, that 4-4, that 4,400, 4-6, that 4-6 here, that 4-6, that 4,600, I'll wait for you, that 4,600 here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll knock him over that 2 at 4,600, that 4,600 it is. It's a little bit more money required, mate, for the time being. That's a miss by the cam. Seat. Not running. Bear in mind here, lads. Ladies and gentlemen. ED XR6. Emmanuel. Right to go here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Falcon away. Top to go here, ladies and gents. You price it away on him there. Get me underway at about that 3,000 and go. 3,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Get me underway. A bit of a 3 to start me off. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3,000. What about 2.5 to get me underway? 2.5 bid. Bet 2.5. Bet 2,500. Bet 2,500 from the jump. 2.5. 2.6. 2.6 here. Bet 2.6. Bet 2,006. 2.8 bid. Bet 2.8. 2.9. Bet 2.9. Bet 2,900. I'll wait for you. Bet 2.9. Bet 2.9. Round him up. Bet 2,900 here. Bet 2,900. My left, bear in mind, no mistake. At 2.9 it is here. At 2,900 I'll knock him over. At 2,900 I'll knock him over. Oh, bidding done at 2.9. NSS manual. You know what they're worth. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen. You price your way on in there. You get me away at about that 15,000. 15 and go. 15 or 12 to start me away. 12,000 now. 12,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Get me on away. 12,000 to go here. 12, 12, 12. What about 10 and start me? 10,000 here. 10 bid. At 10 alright. At 10 from the jump. At 10,000 start them away. At 10,000 here. And the other just 10. 5 or 11? 11. At 11 now, at 11 here, at 11 left hand, about 2 down bottom, 11,000 dollars there. At 11 now, at 11 here, ladies and gentlemen, 11, 12. At 12, alright, at 12 and I'll wait for you. At 12,000 now, at 12,000 here, at 12,000 here, 13. At 13 bid, at 13, 14, at 14 now, at 14 here, at 14,000 my right hand, at 14,000 I'll wait for you, at 14,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, no mistake, at 14,000 she's on the market, at 14,000 on the first call, 15. I'll give you the same talk. 15,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, no mistake, left hand of me, it is 15,000. That's 15,000 here. 15,500, I'll take it. That's 15,500. That's 15,500. That's 15,500 here, ladies and gentlemen, no mistake, at 15,500, I'll take your $500 rises. That's 15,500 here. Talk about it. 16. These guys have had a 12. 16,000. 16,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. No mistake, it's 16,000 more left. I'll knock him over at that 2 at 16. Oh, betting not at 16,000. Pick him up. Well, we go here, ladies and gentlemen, the Calais factory 5-speed. It is pretty rare. You'll far between these are. Right, we go here, ladies and gentlemen. You price it away. Colour, that's going to be worth around that 12 or 13,000 to go. 13,000 to get me underway here. 8. We'll see where we end up, but I'll keep it in mind. 13,000. That's 13 now. That's 13, all right. That's 13,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. About 12 to get me underway. 12,000 and 10 and go. 10,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wave your hands. 10 big. That's 10 now. That's 10, all right. That's 10,000, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the market 2 at 10,000. That's 10,000 more, right. That's 10,000 here, ladies and 10. 10-5. At 10-5. At 10-5, round him up. At 10-5. At 10-5. Going to be 11. At 11 now. At 11-5. 12. At 12 here. At 12-5. 13. We'll take your thousands. At 13 here. 14. At 14 now. At 14 here. At 14 left hand to me too. Bear in mind, I'm knocking with that to $14,000 it is. At $14,000 on the first call. 15. I'll give you the same time. $15,000. My right. It is too. Bear in mind, at $15,000, I'll knock him over. That's 15,000 on the first call. 15.5. 15.5. That's 15.5 here. That's 15.5. 16. That's 16,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. No mistake. It's 16,000. She's on the market. That's 16. 17 back in. That's 17. That's 17. That's 17,000. 18 bid. It's only money. 18,000. That's 18,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm knocking over at $18,000 it is. $18,000. First call. On the second call at $18,000. 18,200.
Way to go, Steve-O.
18,200. My left. 18,200. Round him up, I'll give you the same. 18,200.
Does the wife know about it?
18,200 here. 18,200 on the first call. 18,200 on the second call. 18,200 on the third and final call.
Come on.
Verdict, well done at 18,200.
Well done.
37 gets it. VPSS, factory 5-speed, power pack. You get the electric windows, you don't have to wind them up.
It's got a little mild cam as well.
Ooh, tasty.
Oh, it comes with a battery for that price, yeah? I never drop it off.
If you buy it, I'll give you the battery. What's your bidder number? I'll write it down now. Oh no, I want the battery for this one.
I've seen it.
Yeah, so did I.
Sounds sweet.
No, I won't get that.
Right to go, ladies and gentlemen. 170,000 Ks, so pretty well looked after. Right, we go here, ladies and gents. A bit of money required here. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen. Colour, that's going to be worth around that. Get me underway at about that 25 and go. 25,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wave your hands if I can't see it. 25,000 to get me underway. Up we go here, 25,000. What about 23 for a start? 23,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. 23, 23. What about 22 and go? 22, 21. 21,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. 21. What about 20 for a start? 20,000. 20,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Get me underway. A bit of a 20 to go. 20. What about 18 for a start? 18,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of about 18 to go. 18. 18. What about 16 and go? 16,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Get me underway. A bit of a 16 to go. 16,000. I won't come below it. That's 16,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wave your hands if I can't see it. 16,000. Bid. That's 16 now. That's 16,000 here. My right, it is too. One bowl bid's going to get him to it. 16,000 it is. That's 16,000 on my right. 16.2 with a caller. 16.2 with a caller. 17 bid. That's 17 now. That's 17 now. It is right into me too. Bear in mind it's $17,000 here. That's 17,000. That's 17,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to get him too. Look out. On the first call, it's 17,000. The second call, it's 17,000. 18 here. Good do with the teacup. 18 here. 18,000. 18,000 for the VP. 18,000 here. 19 bid. 19 back in. 19,000, no mistake. 19,000. 170,000 Ks at 19,000. It's cheap. 19,000. 20 bid. 20 now. 20 here. You come this far. 21 is surely. 22 he's on. 22. That's how you do it. 22. Round him up. 22. How much? 23. 22 and a half. 22.5. 22.5. Round him up. 22.5. 23. 23,000. 23,000. My left with the starter man at 23,000. 23.5. 23.5 here. 23.5 and I'll wait for you. 23.5. 25, he's on. 25. That's how you do it. It's 25,000. 25,000 here. 25,000. She's on the market at 25,000. 25. On the first call at 25,000. On the second call at 25,000. 25.5 out the back. 26 he's back in. 27 we're on. 27 way. Appreciate your competition at 27,000 out the back. No second charges at 27,000 on the first call. At 27 on the second call. At 27 on the third and final call. Betting. Done. By number, what's he? Runs on spray. Cranks but no spark. Sorry, no fuel. No spark. Bear in mind, 5 litre, auto. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen. Price him away, car like that. Car like that's going to be worth around that 4.5. 4.5. 4.5. 4,500 to go. 4.5. What about 4 straight? 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. What about 3 and go? 3,000 here. 3,000. Wave your hands if I can't see it. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. What about 2.5 and kick him? 2,500 surely. 2.5. 2.5. What about 2 straight? 2 straight. Man, took it here. 2 straight. You want to be 2.2. 2.2. 2.4. 2.6. Want to be 2.8. 2.8 here. That's 2,800. 2,800. No mistake. 2.8. 2.8 it is. Right hand of me. That's 2,800. 2,800 it is here. On my right. 2.83 with you. 3,000. Help if I didn't hold on the mic. 3,000. 3.2. 3.2. 3.2. 3.2. 3,200 my right it is. On the first call. 3,200 on the second call. Yep. 3.4. I'll give you the same time. 3.4. Wait. 3.5 with you, sir. 3.5 and a wait. 3.5 on the first call. 3.5 on the second call. 3.5 on the third and final call with you, sir. 3.6. 3.6 it is on the first, second, and third call at 3.6 here. Betting. Hold on at 3,600. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen, on the feed T. Next cup car. Up we go here, ladies and gentlemen, and there you price it away to that 2,005. 2,500 here, ladies and gentlemen. Get me underway at 2.5. 500, brother. Started at 5. 5. 550. 550. 600. 7. $1,000. You started at 5. $1,000.
Work for it.
$1,000. 1,000 here. 11. 1,100 here. 12. 12 here. $1,200. 1,200 my right. 12. 1,300 here. That's 13. 14. That's 14 now. That's 14. 1,500. Yep, 1,500 now. Yep, $1,500 here, front and centre, man. 1,500 it is. Yep, $1,500 on the first call. $1,500 on the second. 1,550. 1,600. 1,600 it is on the market. Not that. 1,600. Bit more money required there. Up we go, you ladies. 500. No, the worst here. Bit of coin. Start him away. It's going to be 40 grand. Surely. 40,000. 40,000. 40,000. 40,000. 35 and go. 35. 35,000. 32 and kick him. 32. 32. 30 and go. 30,000. 30,000. Get him on the way. 30. What about 28 and go? 28. 28,000. 28. 28. 25. 25 and start. 25,000 here, ladies and gents. 25 and go. 25. 22. 20 straight. 22 bad. That's 22,000 now. That's 22,000 right hand to me at 22,000. We've got to start. That's 22,000. That's 22,000. That's 22,000. 23. 23 here. 23,000. 20. Yeah, whatever. 23, 5. 23. 24. 23. 24 here. 24. 24, 25. Here, 25. 26. 27. 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 32, 32, 33, 33, here, 33, 34, 34,000. Don't find him anymore. 34,000, 35, 35. I'll wait on you. 35,000. 35,000. Right hand to me at 35,000. 36 in front. Here, 36,000. Appreciate the competition. At 36,000. Front centre to me. No mistake. At 36,000 it is. 36,000. First call at 36,000. 37. 37 here. 38. 38,000, front centre of me, 38,000, no mistake, 38,000 it is. 39. 39,000, left hand of me at 39,000 she is. 39.40. 40,000, front centre of me at 40,000. 41. 41. 41,000 left hand of me it is to it. 41,000 here it is.
Commodore man.
That's 41,000.
You're in the guts, brother. Get another 2 grand for it.
42. 42, front and centre. 42, you come this far. 43. 43 and I'll wait. 43, 44. 45. It was a good call, wasn't it? I called 45, didn't I? 45. Left hand of me at 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 49, left hand to me on the first call. 50 bid, 50,000. 50,000. 51. 51,000. 51,000. She's on the market at 51,000. 51,000 on the first call. 51,000 on the second call. 52 bid. 52,000.
All I know is it's worth the wait. Let's go.
52,000. 53,000. Keep it going, son. 53, 54. 55. 56. It's only money. 56. 56,000. 57. Don't find them like this anymore. 57,000. 57,000 left hand to me. 57,000 on the first call. 58,000, he's back in. Get him, Lewis, get him. Randy Muxon, 59. 61.
What, 4 dirt bikes for that?
You're making me work, 61.
61 fucking grand.
62. I'll give you the same time at 62,000. Here we are. 62.
30 down the end of the
63. 63. You won't find another at 63. 64. 65. 65,000 right hand to me. Here we are, ladies and gents. 66. 67. 67,000. She's brand spanking new. 68. 68,000 for the first call. 68,000 for the second call. 68,000 for the third and final call. Shelby's done. Where was I? 69 or 70? Can we pause while I go and get a drink? Was it 70 or 70? 69.
Go $1, Lewis.
69,000 here. 69. Are we going to 100? 69,000. 70 grand. 72. 72,000.
Has the net reserve?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
72,000, here we are. 73 grand. 75. 75,000 right hand to me. First call. 75,000 on the second call. 76. 76,000. 78 he's in.
Can we just wait for the lottery to come in?
Round him up. 78. Here we are. On the first call, 78,000, 79. 81. 81,000 on the first call. 81,000 on the second call. 81,000 on the third and final call. Bidding done.
Oh, that's a wrap. Just finished up at the auction, and yeah, what a surprise, eh? $81,000 for that CR500.
Oh, that thing was nuts. Everyone was bidding. That bidding went for ages. All the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It went all the way down to like I started at 25, and then went
crazy.
up to 81 or 80.
Yeah, 80,
yeah.
81,000 I think it was.
Yeah, yeah, unbelievable.
That's nuts. So, what did you think of the auction yourself? You thought it was pretty
Yeah,
good?
look, I thought for what was there, look, some of it was really good. I mean, if you want parts cars and things like that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
absolutely some great bargains there. For some of the other cars that were there, like, yeah, I thought, well, some of it may have been a bit overpriced for what
Yeah.
it was, but
Reasonable, some of them,
but some of them were reasonable and they were on point.
but for some of them not even to meet reserve, with reserve prices too high, what, 3 or 4 grand for a standard Commodore with a 304 engine. I thought that was a bit not right. I reckon that they should have had no reserve on some of those cars.
Yeah, there was probably what
Yeah.
4 or 5 that were passed in or something. Wasn't there?
Yeah. But one thing I am very disappointed about, and that's not to see the VN Club Sport that should have come out. It was in the catalogue, but it didn't even come out at all of the shed out the back. So, it's a bit of false advertising going on there, and a little bit disappointed with the organisers for not bringing out some of the cars that were in that catalogue, including there was a few things around a VN Group A that was supposed to be coming out, and that never showed up.
And the twin throttle bodies.
The twin throttle body, and even though they're a bit overpriced, but there was a few of them apparently there, and none of that was shown outside or in the auction, so a bit disappointing. But overall, yeah, it is what it is, and it's good to see some of those early Commodores, VNVPs going for a couple $100, which is all they're worth. Some are going for $2 grand for that Vacationer. That was a bit of a surprise.
I thought that was going to go for a lot less.
Yeah, $2,000 for that. Unbelievable. So hopefully we'll find some more of these auctions down this way, and I was talking to a guy that there's quite a lot of these auctions that happen out in the farms, and some of the cockies put their old classics out in the auction. So he reckons there's plenty of these auctions happening down in the southwest. So I'm going to keep an eye out for some more down here and go and have a look. And you never know what you find.
Well, you just don't. Yeah.
Some of them probably don't even sell for top dollar.
Well, there was some cars there. There was a Statesman which would have been good value if you wanted to part it out, or you needed a brand new interior, because that had a brand new leather interior in there almost,
Pretty
and
good.
that went for $220. The rest of the car, was average, but the interior of that and the dash was absolutely perfect.
Drop the motor in, would have been a good car, but
that's it.
Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Give it a thumbs up, share it about, and comment below what car you thought was your favourite in the pick, and how much you thought that they should have went for, and all the rest of it. Feel free to leave any comments below. But anyways, over and out. See you on the next video. Make sure you hit up Aussie Garage. Dan and Phil will have their video up at some point in time as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And see their take on the whole thing. So Talk Up as well. Talk Up will have their video out there shortly as well. So check out their channel. And Commodore Man, they'd actually put out a bit of a plug about this event. Check out his channel. He does a good thing out there as well, from the East Coast in Victoria. And have a squiz at that.
Yep, definitely.
All right, I'm out of here.
See ya.